with Saquon Barkley. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. Hurts. The third down throw falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Barkley trying this up the gut. They'll cobble together a yard there. Mitten stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On third down, it's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Toss play to Barkley. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in the block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Offense to the line for second down. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have second and pretty long here. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That finds Miller, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. Third down coming up.
Go to 50, 319.
Rodgers to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
26.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
And an Eagle first down.
All right, set now, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Dallas Goddard, the touchdown! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Rodgers set to pass. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They're set up at the 35 now.
319. Go to 50. Back one.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. To throw is Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Go to 50. Lucas, cat 300. Cat 300. Inside.
Again, Rodgers. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
He'll go for it, Rodgers. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Here's 2nd and 14. Firing one deep for the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hurts on first down. broke through the tackle. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. And once complete, it's Bryant outright. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Has it in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
So a
line.
massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Rodgers here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Rodgers will look to throw. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Warren here from the gun. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Rodgers. Completed left side to Smith. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. They sneak it with Rodgers. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the it, so he gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Warren will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
26.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
With 18. 6:30.
Looking to throw. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
From the 38. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. This could decide things. It's intercepted.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Aaron Rodgers about to sell me, man. Y'all see this shit? I had a wide open touchdown. Aaron Rodgers is ass on here, bro. He sucks.